This morning I woke up and remembered I needed a website. I wanted it to be simple and easy, and I didn't want to take a long time to make it. I also didn't want to spend anything. I heard good things about CARRD, so I opened my browser and typed CARRD.co and clicked enter. And I'm going to show you step by step how I made my new website. When I got to this page at CARRD.co, I clicked choose a starting point. Then I scrolled through a lot of different templates, some of them showing premium on the top right and some of them not. I scrolled until I found one that I really liked. It was colorful but still simple, and clicked on it. I could see it's really basic, but I still like the design of it.
Nice.
So I clicked on the first image and I could see a menu pop up on the left where I could make my edits. This looked like a perfect place for my face, so I got a picture and uploaded it. In just a couple seconds this already looks like my website. Next I changed the site title to Hi, I'm Matthew and clicked on the text box to add some text. I wanted it to be simple but still have all the details that I needed. Hi, I'm Matthew. I make websites and web design tutorials on YouTube. Check out my links below for more information. That's perfect. Next I wanted to change the icons, so I clicked on them, and on the left I could see that I can edit each icon individually. The first icon I went for was YouTube, and I added the URL that takes people to my channel. Then I wanted to change the color, so I scrolled to the background color section and changed it to red just by clicking on the shade that I wanted. But now I wanted the text on top of the red to be white, so I changed the text color. Then I closed the menu by accident and didn't know how to get it back. When I figured it out, I went back to the section I was editing. I then went on to change the URL for my Instagram icon and the color. Then I realized I could drag around each of the icons to change their order, and went on to edit the Twitter icon. I don't have a Twitter account though, so I changed it to WhatsApp and added the link to my WhatsApp and changed the colors. I wanted to keep the colors on brand with the actual media company. Next I went on to Threads, but I'm not active on Instagram Threads, so I wasn't sure what to change this to. I clicked on WordPress just for laughs, but then changed it to Zoom. I also changed the color to match. Next was the mobile icon. At this point I ran out of links and I wasn't sure what to add in the URL section. I was surprised at how many options was available for the icon. And eventually I found home. I linked this icon to my existing website and changed the color to match my brand. I wanted the home icon to be closer to YouTube, so I dragged it up on the left. I was happy with that section, so I moved down, then clicked on the section with the buttons. I thought about making each button a question that people could click on it if they had that question. So I changed the first label to how can I help you? But I wanted to be more specific, so I changed it to can I make you a website? I realized my mistake and corrected it. I started to wonder what questions might people have. So on the second label I put how long have I been active? I wasn't sure where to link this though, because I didn't have an existing link that would answer that question. I gave up thinking and moved on to the third label and made it how should you contact me? And then put my WhatsApp link in the URL. The fourth question was a more general how can I help you? And I made the final question, can I watch your YouTube videos? I I then reordered the questions on the left to see if I liked the way it looked. Next, I knew I wanted to change the color of the buttons, so I found the color section and started editing. I didn't like how it looked though, so I deleted my edit. I then thought it might be good to match each button color to the icons on top. And I realized I could change the color of the text to make the question stand out. I started editing all the buttons in that way. I started changing the order of questions again to see what it did to the design. I added the orange again and now each button had a different color. I didn't like the white button, so I changed it to black. That was way too dark though, so I changed it to blue. Now each button has a different color. But now it's way too colorful for me, so I started changing the colors again. I still didn't like the way it looked. I made the buttons 3 black, 1 yellow and 1 red, and I thought this looked fine. I wanted to see if there was anything else I could do, so I clicked on the paintbrush on top. To experiment, I changed the style from solid to outline, and that made the buttons hollow, but I really liked that, so I left it that way and went back to change the color of the text. And I changed the hover color to black. At this point, I liked the way it looked. But then I started experimenting with the hover color a bit more. At this point I decided I wanted all the hover colors to be different. When I finished that, I went to explore more of the appearance settings. I didn't feel like anything needed to be changed though. When I got to the mobile option, I started to wonder what this website looks like on mobile. So on the top right, I clicked switch to mobile view. It looks great, I thought. Some places could be better, but it looked good enough for me, so I didn't change anything. At the end of the appearance section, I saw an option to make a copy of this element. When I realized elements could be copied, I clicked on my text box and clicked make a copy. I then dragged it down to the bottom because I thought it would be great if there was an end message for the visitors. So I made it thank you for visiting. but I didn't want a long message at the bottom, so I changed it to thank you. Now that I've done everything in the appearance section, I clicked on the next option on the top. This was for animation settings. I started playing all the animations to see which one I liked. But then I realized I already liked the current one, so I left it. And finally I clicked on the settings icon on the top. There was lots of features in this section, but they were all grayed out. Then I realized there was a lock symbol next to the word settings. Then I clicked on it and understood this was only available with the Pro plan, so I closed it. At this point I wanted to save my site, so I hovered over the save icon and clicked it. At this point I had to provide information to make a free account. Once I did that, I got to add the title for my site and made it Lance MVN. Then I added some simple text to the description section. Finally I added the name that I wanted to be in my URL, which is Lance MVN. And then I clicked publish. I wanted to view my site now, so I clicked view site. At this point I was really happy and started testing my site links. The links were working, but I realized they weren't opening in a new tab, and I didn't like that. This meant that whenever someone would click a link, it would close my site. I really like how small the CARRD advertisement is though. I asked Meta AI how to make a URL open in a new tab on CARRD website, and it said in the link settings I'm supposed to click on 3 dots. When I went to check this, I couldn't find the dots, and I was too lazy to read the allowed URL types. So I copied the question and put it into Google. Immediately an answer came up that said, if you want the link to open in a new tab, add blank. So I went back and tried it out. I clicked done and then I published my site so I can test it. It worked and I was really happy. And I started changing all my links to match this. Then I published my site and I started testing all the links again. At this point I noticed that my site icon wasn't showing and I wanted to see if I could fix that. I went to Meta AI and typed how to change favicon on CARRD website. And it said I had to go to site settings. So I clicked on the hamburger icon in my editor and clicked dashboard. And then clicked the settings icon on the website. Soon I found out where to check my site icon, but realized it's a feature only available on the Pro plan. I was interested in how much the Pro plan costs, so I clicked on the promotion card and I viewed the prices. CARRD doesn't seem expensive relative to other web builders, so I might buy this in the future. I had everything I needed, so I closed the builder. Then I copied the URL and I started adding it to all my media accounts. I realized I forgot to add a link to the how long have I been active button. So I tried to log into my website, but I didn't know how. I went to carrd.co again and clicked open dashboard. Then clicked edit. and I decided to change the question to "Can we meet online?" and then add my meeting link to the URL section. I also updated the color. And then published my website for the final time. If you want to view my website yourself, then click the link in the description. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.